Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So something new today that I'm adding to this channel is NTE, which is Neverness to Everness. I've been waiting for this. This is a gacha game if you're not familiar. I've been waiting for this to come out since I heard about it, and it's finally out. I've been playing since launch. We are now on patch 1.1. And so far I wanted to play it properly to make sure that I was going to play it long term before actually making any content about it. So we're in patch 1.1. I'm really loving the game, so I will be adding that to this channel. So I think the main content is going to be Genshin and NTE at the moment. I have been loving this game. And as predicted, when I saw this was coming out, I knew there's Hattori in the background. She currently lives at my apartment here. So I'm going to kind of go through this as if a little bit of assuming that you're playing NT as well, and a little bit assuming that you're not. If you actually do watch my videos and watch like my Genshin content, but you don't play NTE. So I'll try to kind of balance the two, and I'm going to try and keep this video relatively short because it's just the first video, and I already did record a video but there was no sound, which is really annoying. Basically because I was playing from the release. I've been playing every day. I would say I've been playing every day since release. So I've got quite far in the game already. So this is Hattori. I love her. She's a really good character. Like, she's very strong. She's from the limited banners, Hattori. I also got, at the moment we've got, let me show you the banners. So the system here is the same as Genshin, but there's no 50-50 system. You know, as you can see, this is the limited banner, the current character, and you pull basically until you get her. And what I do like about this, if you see in the top right hand side, you can actually see how many pulls you've done. You don't have to go into history and start counting anything. It's just right there. You can see exactly what's going on with your pulls, and I love that. So, and I think that's kind of helped me judge whether to pull or not. So I pulled Lacrimosa within 20 pulls because I'd saved up my pulls, and I've still got 30 pulls for the next character that I want to pull. I wasn't going to pull for Lacrimosa, to be honest with you. I was going to skip her, but because I'm advancing in the game, and obviously the enemies I'll get to like the gameplay in a minute. But the enemies that you do have to fight in the game obviously are gonna level up. So although you've got standard characters that you can play with, you do need to make sure that you've got a good roster of limited characters because they've got quality of life abilities. They're also going to be stronger than the standard banner characters. You know, there's going to be more to them. So I skipped Natalie. I didn't get Natalie. And because I just thought, you know, I didn't want to just get the first character that was out because I knew there's going to be better characters. So I got Hattori because I just loved her. When they said she was going to be playable on the banner, I just pulled for her straight away because I just love her. So I got Hattori, and I've also got Lacrimosa. So I got Lacrimosa in 20 pulls. I got Hattori quite quickly as well. So the system's really good. So let me show you without pulling. So it's like a board game. Press to roll once. It's dice. So you press to roll. You either do a 10 pull or 1 pull, and you go around the board. And there you can get standard banner characters on there, and different rewards. So I do actually like the gacha system on here. It's a refreshing take on it because at the end of the day, you know where you stand. You know, it's a bit annoying when you like with Genshin where you're grinding out, which I've done over the years. Obviously, if you don't know, I've been playing Genshin for like 3.5 years. You spend a whole patch grinding out all the content, saving up all your prima gems, only to go on the banner and lose your 50-50 and pull a complete character that you didn't want, or a duplicate of the character that you've already got. You know, I really don't like that system. Especially now we're spoiled with NTE with this system. So anyway, that's actually, let me show you this, because I've actually got nearly all the standard banner characters, and they give you loads of pulls for standard banner. So most people that have been playing this game since the start have all the standard banner characters, probably except for like one. I don't have Bai Zhang on my account, but I have all the rest of the standard banner characters. I'm sure I have all the rest of the standard banner characters. I'm going to show you all my characters now, because it's a good place to lead on to. So we've got my beloved Hattori. So I've leveled her up to level 50. I'm obviously trying to level her up as much as I can, but I need materials, so I need to go and farm for materials. So we need to do that. She's got a weapon on her that's leveled up. Her console, we've got what we can, because at this stage, I'm hunter level 40, and as you know, in the gacha games, for these types of things, you need to be a certain level to get the good stuff. So I've kind of just got to that level where I can get the good stuff. So we will be improving all of this over time, but for now, for her to be able to keep up with the obviously we've got some crit rate and crit damage on there, but we need to improve on that, especially crit rates quite low, and yeah, get her HP up and all of that. So we do need to improve on that, but we are working with what we're working with, and she is clearing the game. She can clear most content alone. So she is just clearing, like, I just press one button and she just kills all the enemies dead. On the exploration, when I'm doing the exploration stuff, she's just clearing them very quickly. So I've leveled her life skills up, because her life skills relate to the auction where you can buy stuff, and I've got her to level 3 for now, because I don't want to waste materials. I've upgraded her ultimate, but as you can see, I would upgrade them more, but I need to get to Ascension level 4. So once I get to Ascension level 4, she's getting leveled up. So I'm really working on getting her leveled up. So that's my Hattori at the moment. Then we've got my Hafer, and I love her too. She's a S class character from the standard banner. When we got a selector in the beginning, and I chose Hafer because I love her. So she's leveled up, and she does a lot of damage as well. So her and Hattori are doing very well at the moment in the game as far as clearing content. So the thing is to just keep the characters. I think the key is in these gacha games, you've got to keep your characters built, like keep working on the builds, like all the time. Like as when you progress in the game, go look at all your characters, review everything, go through everything on them, and level everything up as much as you can. Review all the builds, like just sit down and like I do that on Genshin, and I've been doing it here. Just every time I've got more resources and materials, I go through each character and see where I want to improve them. I focus on my S-class characters, or the limited characters that I've got from banners that I've pulled for specifically. I work on those, and also you need support characters, so you need to keep your support characters leveled up as well. So I'm trying to keep Hayfor leveled up. As you can see, I need to get more materials for her, so I need to do like a session to get all materials for Hayfor. That's her arc. I need to level this up more. Let me see if I don't think, oh yeah, I've got some, I can level that to 50 today, because yesterday I ran out of materials when I was leveling that up. So now we're at level 50, so that's good. That's what we've got with her console. It's not ideal. Her console's not ideal. She's got no crit rate on there at the moment. Everything's looking quite low, so does need to be some improvement on her stuff there. I've only got one copy of her life skills, because she does I do deliveries to clear my weekly stamina. The most efficient way for me to clear my weekly stamina is the deliveries. So and Hayfor gives you 1 free delivery a day, which is really helpful. So I choose the most expensive, you know, like the one you're going to get the most funds for or the most rewards for. I choose that delivery and I get that one free, and then I just do some of the rest of them. So that's that. So I've done all of her life skills there. I need to level up this, but obviously I need these, but I can get these daily using my daily stamina, so that's not a problem. I'm going to get some more of those today. And yes, that's Hafer. I got Lacrimosa. I've only had Lacrimosa since the banner come out. The banners only just come out. I've leveled her life skills because she relates to the CAF. We'll get to the CAF in a minute. I'm trying to whiz through it quite quickly because there's quite a lot to show you. Because my other video didn't have the sound, I kind of have to redo it, but I'm gonna have to, but since then I've done more, so it's like a little catch up. I'm trying to get her. I need to get her arc, which is on the banner to get. I'm playing the content and I get enough to put. I could get her arc actually, but I don't want to spend the funds because I'm trying to. There's a Porsche collab going on at the moment. I'm trying to get the Porsche. I'm a sucker for vehicles in game, you know. So yeah, I love a luxury vehicle. So anyway, I need to get her arc, but I'm not spending the funds at the moment because I've got a couple of pulls left on the Porsche banner. I will go to the Porsche banner in a minute. Her console, this is just, like I say, this is just for now. At least she's got a little bit of crit rate, better than Hafer, who had none. But yeah, this is all just temporary. I just put it on her for now just so I can use her because I'm doing the pink paw heist and I use her in there. Not all the time, but I've used her in there. So yeah, so that's Lacrimosa. I've only got 1 copy of her. I'm only getting 1 copy of her. I mean, I don't really get duplicate copies of characters in these gacha games. Especially not early game, because I don't want to waste resources, and the power creep in these gacha games is insane. So you know, the Lacrimosa will soon become outdated next year and probably not even be used. So I just don't. And because I play two gacha games now, this one and Genshin is my main gacha game and where I do spend money on there, and even there I don't pull for copies of characters because of the power creep, but we'll see. If I get it by accident, then fine, but on here there's no accidentals because you're pulling for the character. There is no accidental. Anyway, so we've got Edgar. He's a healer, so he's good for pink paw heist. Bring him along for pink paw heist runs so he can heal your characters. So he's just got clear skies. I haven't really leveled him up because I just haven't. I might just work on him because I have got 6 copies of him from the standard banner where I've done standard banner pulls, trying to get all the characters. So he will be worth putting some, maybe, like, he's not needed at the moment, is what I'm saying, because my Hattori and Hafer are clearing out the content quite easily, so I haven't needed a healer at the moment. So Edgar is on the sidelines, slowly getting built as a healer. He's a standard banner character. We're just going to whip through him because he's not really built. So that's just basically what we've done with Edgar at the moment. He's got the cafe life skill, so I've just done that. I do need to level up his... because I want more traffic for my cafes, so he does need to be leveled up fully. His life skills need to be leveled up fully, but again, it's the funds. As you can see, my funds, I need 4 million funds for the next pull on the Porsche collab banner, so I am not using them at the moment, but I've still got a lot of content to get me the rest of those funds because I haven't started the 1.1 patch content yet. So, and there's about 12 million funds worth of content for the new patch, so I'm sure I am going to get that Porsche, and then I'll go back to spending on the characters. So we've got Cheers. Cheers you get for free, so but she's a bit of a difficult character to maintain because you've always got to have 1 million funds. at all times to play Cheers to get the most out of her damage. I'm not going to go too much into her. You know, everybody's going to get Cheers. She's free. That's her arc. I haven't put anything on her because she's not, well, from what I've seen, she's not great at the moment, so I'm focusing on the characters that I want to play at the moment, but she has got some useful things, and I will build her. So yeah, we've done a little bit of, I've done her Pink Paws Heist, Nocturnal Animal, highlights global collectibles in Pink Paw Heist. Oh no, I haven't done that yet, but what I mean is I'm going to do it. Should I do it now? Because I do Pink Paw, let me do that. Because I do Pink Paw Heists daily. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'll get that £10,000 back when I do my heists today, so it's fine. And then we're going to, what's this one? Grant active characters additional energy. We're not going to do anything like that at the moment. So yeah, so anyway, that's Cheers. This is the main character that you're working with in the game. So she needs to be leveled up because the main character is actually quite strong. You know, in some of these games, the main character's just not great, so you can't wait to get other characters to replace the main character with, so you don't have to use them anymore. But in this case, at the moment, the main character is quite important to level up. I'm not going to go into her dynamics, but you can look that up. But basically, you need to level her up, the main character up, because she's very useful in early game. So she's level 40. I do need to ascend her, but I need to get these I need to fight the Headless Rider to get those. And the drops aren't great on it either. So yeah, but we do need to level that up. I've leveled up the weapon that she's got. Consoles, she's got some crit rate and crit damage though on her. It's not looking too bad for now, so but we do need to improve on that. We're on level 3. You get more copies of her obviously as you progress in the game. Her life skills are, I've only done up to level 3 with life skills. I mean, you have to kind of, be sensible with your resources, because they use a different currency for character resources, which is beetle coins, and as with everything, after a while it's like you've got to grind for them, so making sure you're using them wisely in the first place will help you. So we've got Sakuri. She is quite good. I actually do like her, and I have been using her. I use her in Pink Paw Heist because she can get by the lasers because she's quite small, and she stuns, when she's fighting, she stuns the enemy. I do like her play style, so I've been using her. I haven't built her because the way I use her, I just use her for mainly Pink Paw Heists at the moment, to be honest. I don't use her for like major stuff. Her life skills I've done up to level 3, but obviously I need to work on that for my cafe. So that's Sakuri. Daffodil, I've done nothing with. I've leveled her to level 40, and then I heard that she's not great, so I haven't done any more work on her. And I need to obviously learn her play style, but I've got Daffodil. Mint, I love Mint. I've actually done some work on Mint. I need to level her up. I actually like her. She's like an anime character that you get in Genshin, and they call it Amina, or whatever. So yeah, she's like an anime character basically. So I do like her playstyle. I love her fighting style. So I will be there as a support character. I've got 3 copies of her. So yeah, I do want to work on her a bit. And then we've got Adler. I have not done anything with him. I've leveled most of the characters up, so if I do need to use them for any reason, they're at least leveled up, but I've not done any in depth. She's on one of my teams, so I've leveled her up, but I'm not sure about her. I mean, she's anime as well. Hanyul, I was using her at first, and I haven't been using her recently, so she's fallen by the wayside already. This one, I mean, Skier has a useful ability where he can travel underground, so he will just go into like a shadow on the ground and you can move around, which I can see would be very useful for certain situations. So yes, what I've realised is I don't like the gun characters. I find it difficult to, that's why I find it difficult to fight with her. So the gun characters, I'm not, it doesn't, it's my brain doesn't get round it. She's quite good, and I was using her. I haven't used her since probably the start of the patch, to be honest, and I haven't really built her. So that's my roster of characters. So let's move on. The last thing on as far as the banners are concerned, is the Porsche collab, which is what's going on at the moment. Let me just claim this. As you can see, they're being so generous with pulls. Like the fact that we're on patch 2. The game's been out about a month, and I've got nearly all the standard characters except for one. I've got the characters that I've wanted to pull for. I've got them within a decent amount of pulls. So at the moment, the game is really good. It's setting you, basically, it sets you up so that you can get on with the game, comfortably with characters without spending money. So at the moment, these are the events. So we've got the daily one. So as you can see, you're getting not a standard banner pull, you're getting a limited banner pull every day. So they do a lot to make sure that you can get what you want from the patch, along with making sure you yourself put the work in and complete all the content of the patch. This is the thing with these gacha games, you have to put the work in, you have to complete all the patch stuff. Each patch you should be grinding it out and getting the most from it, especially if you're free to play. You should be completing all the content that there is available to get all the resources you need for your account. I got her glider when I was pulling for her, so I didn't need to go in it, like I didn't have to do extra pulls to get her glider. I just got it when I was pulling for her. There is a skin for her for one of the cars that you can go for if you want. So yeah, we got Lacrimosa already. So this is the Porsche collab. There's been a lot of controversy about this Porsche collab because it uses up 19, going on 20,000 funds. But the fact that you can actually use in-game currency to pull for this car is insane. So, I don't think, I'm not criticising it at all. I think I'm grateful the fact that I can work to get this Porsche, because at the end of the day, with me in the gacha games, I'm not, what's the word? As you know, if you've been watching my videos, yes, I like the combat, but I'm not all in on combat and the meta. I like collecting characters. I love exploration. I'm doing it for the experience. I like gacha games for the open world experience, to go into a different world, collecting things, clearing the open world content. I'm more into love gacha games for the open world elements, doing the quests, and all of that stuff. The meta is just part of it. For me, fighting enemies is just part of getting to where I want to get to enjoy the game, like getting the things I need to get to enjoy the games. Yes, it's nice to have strong characters because you want to clear those enemies quickly, because you don't want to be I don't want to spend all day fighting fighting enemies. So yeah, I do, to a certain extent, make sure that there's a balance of getting characters, building them so I can clear content quickly, but my love for these games is for the experience in the games, so not the fighting. So the Porsche for me is a must pull, because that's fun. For me, that's fun. So I am on pull 12 out of 15. So yeah, you can see here. I do play a game on my phone which has a similar gacha system where that does pulls like this, which is fine, but it's frustrating. But yeah, anyway, so I've got the skin left because you get the Porsche outfit for your main character, which I love. I won't be fussed if I don't get the skin, but it would be a nice addition. I'm focused on the car. So anyway, I've got 3 pulls left. I'm determined to get this Porsche, so there we go. There's 30 days left of this banner to get the Porsche. There are more Porsches coming though. There's 2 more Porsches coming. So the Porsche collab is a 3-car collab. So this is not the only Porsche that's going to be here. So anyway, that's the Porsche. Let me know if you're playing NTE and you're pulling for the Porsche, or whether it's a skip for you. But I've got Lacrimosa already, so we just need to get the Porsche. that's it. That's the end of the story. I'm going to clear all the content. I've still got patch 1.1 exploration to do, and a few things on there to do where I'll get fonds. Then I'm going to clear the 1.1 patch within 30 days. I'm going to clear all the content within 30 days so that I can get resources, get the Porsche, and build my characters ready for the next patch. That's the goal. So we've got this one. Let me claim that. See, fonds. So did I? Let's come out there. That's the, so in this patch they've got like a little social media system. Let me just claim that. Okay, so we claimed our stuff. I just posted a photo on there, and I got all those rewards. So it's worth doing the bagel stuff to get the rewards, because that's all part of clearing content and getting resources. So you do your bagels, your bagel social media stuff. So yeah, if I show you it, so basically this is just launched. It's like a social media but within the game, so you can play the game, take photos as you're playing, because you know when you're playing that, like I take loads of photos in Genshin when I'm playing the open world content, because I just love the open world landscapes and things, so I take loads of pictures. So this is really good for if you come across a picture perfect moment, take a picture, upload it to your bagel, share it. They should have that in Genshin actually, because with the beautiful scenery, and I know quite a lot of people like taking pictures in there as they're playing the game. Like I've got loads of photos while playing Genshin. I take photos all the time because especially during events, when it's limited events and you're going to an area which is going to disappear within 30 days, I make the most of taking pictures, because we're never going to, so that I can remember the event and what I experienced. So this is a good place to post those pictures. With Genshin, there isn't anywhere to put. You can post them on your social media, obviously, but I've kept them, and I'm probably going to print those photos and make like a little scrapbook. So obviously I've not done much here. I've done total. So I've got okay. So I did post a picture yesterday. It wasn't anything special. Where's my picture? So this was my picture. I got 16 likes, and yeah, this was my picture. So I got 16 likes, and then I got some rewards. So I'll find something to take a picture of today so that I can get some more rewards, basically. The fact that you're rewarded for posting on here is a no-brainer. Just play the game, take some pictures and post them and get your rewards. And then after that, if you want to carry on posting on there, you can. If you don't, then just leave it. So we got a new area. I have not done the new area, so we've got a whole new area for me to get resources from, which we will get done. We've got the story to do here. We've got Beyond the Rails. Like, there's loads of content to be done in the patch. So that is the patch content that is currently available. That's my characters. That is the gacha system. So I know what you all want to see. You all want to see what apartments and things that I have. So at the moment I'm on Tycoon level 23. And do you know why I'm on Tycoon level 23? Because I've probably completed quite a lot of the rest of it. But what does it say here? I need to go and get a vehicle. But I'm not buying a vehicle because, as I said, I want a luxury vehicle. So I've not been buying the vehicles. So I need 4 you do need to buy vehicles in this game to progress your Tycoon level, because it's all about... So the Tycoon level is about wealth. You know, you're building wealth. How much stuff do you have? So you do need to have stuff, you know, which I love. Me, I'm all in for the luxury stuff, the wealth and all of that. So let's look at... so at the moment, so when I was on level 23, I was on another level, and then I passed that level, did the content, passed the level, and then I quickly skipped up to here because I'd done a lot of it, but I don't have 4 vehicles. So when I get the Porsche, that will be my 4th vehicle, and then I think these are other levels. I'm probably going to jump a few of these levels because I've done a lot. I've cleared all the main story up to the current patch. I've done a lot of the stuff, so anyway, we've got to get the Porsche, and then we will finish off our Chiz stuff here. So, as I say, the Chiz is related to your Tycoon levelling up. She's part of all of that. So we're just waiting to get the Porsche, and then we'll be levelling up our Tycoon level. So let's go to the cafe first. So the cafe is, you know, once you get to level 40, it's automatic. You don't have to do anything. You have to come in here and collect your earnings. But what I would say, though, you can't completely abandon this. Now, you need to make sure that your dishes are, you still need to come in here and check that because this has changed. So there will be some dishes at times that will be more than the ones you've these ones that are selected. So you do have to check this to make sure you're getting the most per hour of funds. So I check this daily as well. So I go in and I collect my money, and then I check this. I actually make more than that, but I played this all day yesterday, and I collected funds before I logged off. So that wasn't 24 hours worth of funds there. My 24 hours worth of funds is much higher. So also, what you need to do is make sure that you've brought all the cafes, you've got everybody in, and that you've leveled their life skills. As you saw, I'm still working on leveling life skills to boost my cafe. So my cafe isn't fully maxed out. Like, I've still got work to do for the cafe. So we're gonna have to increase those life skills to get more traffic, and the dish prices, etc., etc. So there is auto restock now. So that's auto restocking, which is great. So when you go into management, you've got to make sure that you've decorated your cafes. So basically, you need to max out your decorating in the cafes. So basically, I've done this one. I've done the walls. So you need to go in these tabs here. See at the bottom here where the square's moving on the bottom left corner. All of these should have something on them. You can go to, so there's different places to get the furniture items you need to max out your cafe's furniture stuff. You go and buy them from the furniture stores, and you get them from, some of them you can get from the bookshop. So the wall stuff, the pictures, you can get from the books, the bookshop, I think it is. And then you can get these from the toy store. So yeah, we've got everything maxed out basically on the cafes, and this will increase your popularity should be maxed. So yeah, we've got tables and chairs, all tables and chairs, as you can see, leveled up to 120. Walls, all the walls have got something on them. So I've maxed out all the walls. I have not maxed out the decor. These miniature figures. So these miniature figures are expensive, but you can get free ones when you're doing open world. So when you get free ones for open world, you can just add them on there. So yeah, we've got some here. So yeah, this one's got all of that on there. So that's that. Has that one got? Yeah, so that's got that on there, but we need to change that, swap. So we're missing out there. So I needed to change that. That one's got one, that one's got one. So that's that one. So I've got all the cafes, as you can see. So all the tables are leveled up. We've got wall hangings on every wall, and then we've got, let's check the decorations here. As you saw, I saw something that could be changed, so I'm just checking everything now. So we've got all of that done. So actually, those are done. So I have actually got everything on each slot for the decor. So this one, I don't have. So I do need to get more pictures. So I actually have not maxed out this cafe. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, but these pictures are expensive. But I do need to go and get more pictures. This is why I didn't max this one out, because of the expense. So let's see what these have got on there. There. But as you do, your open world exploration content, that you get some of this stuff for free. So yeah, so we still need to do the walls on this one. We probably need to do the walls on this one as well then. So that's that. All the tables are done. The walls are done. Let's check all of this. All done. Decor. So yeah, we've got stuff on here. So we have got stuff in here. Yeah, so we're fine. Obviously, at the moment, it's what the only thing that needs to be done, which I forgot about, was getting 4 more pictures for this cafe. Other than that, we've done as much as we can do at this point of time. But as I said, there's still more to do with the character stuff, and you can get more expensive stuff. But I think the popularity of the cafes is capped. So I think as long as you're at the cap, you don't need to do anything more of your cafes. Just get it to the popularity cap. Anyway, so that's the cafe. That's why I'm at my cafe. I've done really well with the cafe. So that is bringing me in a nice little daily income. So that is important to make sure that your cafe is all sorted. So my apartments now, what's this? So let's claim this. Because I placed a record player yesterday. What else have I got to place? Which I'm not going to do it now. A fish tank. So I'm trying to do my property rewards so that I can get funds and stuff. So yeah, I need the fish tank. I don't have a fish tank. I'm sure I can get one. And I need to place 2 more items of decor. I've got all the apartments that I want to get at the moment. So I've got Weiner Apartments. I mean, I'm not going to go to each apartment because it's going to make the video long, but if you do not play NTE and you are interested in me showing inside each apartment and doing a little walk around, let me know and I'll include it in the next video. We've got more NTE videos to come, so you'll see. If you haven't got a particular apartment and you want to see the apartment, let me know and I'll include it. So I've got Golden Capital and I've got Hattori there because she deserves that. But when I get a more expensive one, I'm going to take Hattori and put her in the she's going to be in the most expensive one because she deserves it. I think I've got Lacrimosa in Skyview Halls. And we've got no one in Eden Apartments. So where was we? Eden Apartments. So Eden Apartments. So the 4 apartments. So the Fenglin Villa has just been added in patch 1.1, but it's staying there. There's no rush to, obviously look, 8 million there. Oh no, this one was in there already. Sorry. Other way round. This one was already there, the 8 million apartment. It remains the most expensive one, and this is the one that's been added in patch 1.1. So yeah, it'll probably be the next one I get. I'm just gonna get them in order, to be honest with you. Let me see what this one has though. No, actually I might get this one first. I'm not sure. But anyway, so far I've been working on leveling up there's certain things, anomaly furniture that is within your apartments that you need to level up because it gives you quality of life skills. It either helps with your crit rate, crit damage, fighting stats, or like this one gives you beetle coins. Damage crate gives you beetle coins daily, so you need to level that up so you can get the beetle coins. This one helps with your deliveries. It gives you city deliveries, special city deliveries to do. And then you get a butler as well, which gives you quick completion for anomaly zone stuff that you have to fight, like domains basically. This one clears your warrant when you clears your, yesterday I've got a confession. So yesterday I did an illegal activity and I actually went to jail yesterday. I don't go to jail a lot. In this game, you can actually get arrested and go to jail, and then you have to find a way out of the jail or pay the fine. And I'm going to confess I paid the fine because I had a plan for the day that I wanted to clear a lot of content. I wanted to get exploration done, and I thought I am not spending, a couple of hours, I don't know. I'm not spending like an hour trying to get out of prison because the escape routes do take some time to get out of. So I've been to prison once. I've escaped, but it wasn't by a route that it wasn't an official route. I did escape. I have escaped before. But yeah, I got sent to prison yesterday. So this one, so Coca-Cola clears your warrants when you enter the property. That's really handy to know. I need to work on that because I don't like going to prison. But this is at max level, but I didn't know if I went to Golden Capital it would clear my warrant for arrest. I need to remember that. So This is fast teleport to the property. Vehicle repair. Oh my god, this vehicle repair is a godsend. You just go to your property and repair your vehicles. It's great. I need to level this up though in this one. So this one, yes, it's the same in all of them. So it needs to be leveled up. How do I level that up? I need to look at how to level that up. Anyway, so they, as you can see, they give different things. So for this one, you need Hayfor, I think, to get it. I'm not sure. I think you need Hayfor for this one. But anyway, I've got Hayfor, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, that's the properties. I've got 4 apartments. I've got 2 left to buy, which we'll focus on that after we've got the Porsche. We'll focus on our next apartment. That's the next thing to do for the Tycoon. As far as luxury stuff's concerned, it's the Porsche, so I can get my 4 vehicles and get past hunter level, get onto the higher hunter level. Then we're going to start saving up for the next apartment. And that is what we're doing. That's the goals for my Tycoon level. So exploration. So I think I have done a few teams here. Just a quick, because I've done a bank heist team. This changes. I actually need to take off Lacrimosa. No, but Lacrimosa gives you more money when you do a pink port heist. But does she need to be on a team to get that bonus or not? I need to check. So we've got my Hattori team, and I don't know why Chiz is on there. She's not supposed to be on there actually. I think I was using it and then I needed to use Chiz and I put her on there, but she needs to come off. So I've got 3 teams that I've put, I think, at the moment. So this is my Hayfor team. So yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to show because the video is getting quite long. But we'll have more videos. So we've got, let's just go. So Bridge Crossings is like the first area. As you can see, I've nearly completed it. So I've just got to do 3 side quests and some more Oracle Stones. I worked on this yesterday. I spent the whole day doing Bridge Crossings exploration. So I'm going to do the rest of the side quests today probably. Then we've got Unheard Shores, where the rest of them, it's just what I've been doing. I've not purposely been doing area exploration. This is just what I've managed to get up to. It's only Bridge Crossings yesterday where I did purposeful area stuff. So anyway, so we've only got so yeah, I've got to collect the gifts. I've got like a guide where to find all of the anomalies to fight to get the gifts. So we just need to do that. We've got to do 2 more commissions, and so we're not doing too bad with that one. Then we've got Illusion Town. There's a lot of work to do on the Illusion Town. We've got a lot of Oracle Stones to collect. We've got a lot of gifts to collect. We've got 3 commissions to do. So yeah, and let's see my check-ins. I've done nearly all the check-ins. I've got 1 more check-in to do there. Miguel District. I need to do a photograph. Oh, that's my check-ins. So we've done a bit there. So we've done 50% there. So this one, we've got quite a bit to do here. What's this sea prisoner one? A whale. Okay. So we've got quite a bit to do there. And then I think the next one, this is the new area. So obviously it's only an island. So we've got a few things to do on that. Doesn't look like a lot of things to do there. So might get that done sooner rather than later because only a small area. So that's my exploration. So this is the map as well. Let me just show you the map so that you can see the map if you are not playing the game. So yeah, it's a city map obviously. These are, like in Wuwa, when you can cast the thing to find it's their version of the Oracle Stones. It's the same thing. I love the fact they've got this. I think Genshin needs to up their game with the exploration, quality of life stuff as well. So yeah, it's got the Wuwa thing in here. So yeah. That is, and there's the I think this is the, oh, it's just that. the prison is on a little island, and there's obviously the island, which is the new island is down here, which obviously I haven't opened yet because I need to do the 1.1 latest chapter, which is, I've done all the chapters leading up to it, so I just got to do it, which I'll do. So yeah, we've got quite a lot to do in the game. There's loads to do in this game. There's loads to collect in the game. You've got characters to collect, you've got apartments to collect, you've got cars to collect. So that is how far I've got, and I will see you in the next one. And I'll probably, I'm not sure when I'm going to do the next one. It'll probably be like, you know, next month or something. But if you're watching this and you usually watch my Genshin content, I am posting Genshin content as well. So the Genshin, my next Genshin video is going to be after this. Just an update video. So I will see you in whatever videos you want to watch. Please subscribe, because my subscriber count is very low on this channel because it's a new channel, and I want to get to, my first goal is to get to 100 subscribers. So if you like this video, please like it. At least put a like. It's free. If you want to see more content from me, NTE and Genshin content, subscribe. And I will, at the moment, I haven't been posting consistently. I do have other YouTube channels with different content on them. So I do focus more on those channels. Content creation isn't my main job either. It's just a hobby that I do for these channels. One of them is related to my income, but this particular channel is just a hobby related to the games that I play. I just use this channel to record all my progress in my games for myself, but it would be nice to have subscribers and be able to build a community around this channel so that I can have even more fun. So yeah, subscribe, like, do all the good stuff. Take care. See you in my next video. Bye bye bye.